Hi everyone, welcome back to Holly with Journal with Dolly, and today we're going to be doing a 2020 journal tag. This was created by LoveLynnsLife, and thank you Lynn so much for sorting this out, because I've been wanting to do like a journal tag kind of video about the journals that I used this year and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just rubbish at making them up, and I just leave it to you guys instead. So I'm so happy that she came up with this, that I can talk through kind of my plans for 2021 and kind of tell you what I've learned throughout my journaling journey this year. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. So the first question is, what was your favourite journal? So I've only got 2 journals to pick from, guys, because I only kept 2 journals throughout the whole year. That's because I kept this Fauxbo from January to November, and then obviously this is my December daily. I am going to say actually my favourite journal is my December daily, because it's kind of going back to my old style, and there will be a flip through of this coming up, of course, on the channel very, very soon when it's finished. I've only got a couple of pages left because we're nearly on to New Year's Eve, so obviously I've got tomorrow, today, tomorrow, and then New Year's Eve, and then my goals and things. So I'm going to be doing a video about that as well, like the flip through, and maybe a little one about New Year's Eve. I've not decided yet because the lighting is just so terrible at the moment. It's alright today actually. It snowed this morning. Woke up to -3 where I live, which is about 26 Fahrenheit for you in America. It confuses me because it's below freezing, but it's still 23, 26. I don't understand your weather, how you work weather out. But yeah, it was -3 centigrade this morning, so it was very cold. So yeah, it's kind of brightened up a little bit. So hopefully I might be able to do a journal with me, weather dependent. I did obviously love this journal, and this got me back into journaling, because I had such a slump in 2019. It was really bad. I mean, since journaling, I've never had a slump like it. I just fully fell off journaling altogether, but I am going to put it down to losing my granddad. I think it really did affect me, and the only journaling that I did do was really in 2019 was my travel journal, when I went on holiday. So yeah, I don't know, I love this journal because it got me back into journaling, and you can kind of see my style really develop throughout this journal. So if we go right to the beginning, I mean, look at this. It's not very me at all. It's just not fussy, there's not a lot going on, and then you kind of get to the end and it's just like a totally different person has been evolved out of this journal. So yeah, I did love this journal, but I do think my favourite is my old December daily. I really, really love it. Favourite page of the year. Oh my god. Lynn, what are you doing to me? So with this one, I would probably say I have quite a few favourite pages. I can't lie to you. I really like this one. I don't know why. I love this bathroom. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. There's one with a picture of my granddad somewhere. Yeah, I love these. It's got me and my granddad on it. And then I just love it that I've used this there. And my birthday as well. That was a really good page. This one's cute. I like this little circle that I drew. Where is my birthday? We're still in June, so it's going to be around here. Yeah, this was my birthday, and again it's got my granddad on it, so I love this one. And then this little brush guide that I stuck in, I think that looks really nice, and the little box and stuff. Just certain things I think look really nice. This is again a really nice page. Yeah, I've got quite a few favourite pages. I really like this one. Super simple, but I think it looks really good, especially as it says stay safe, and then like about how life changes quickly and stuff like that. Very apt for the pandemic. And then I'm liking doing bubble writing and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I would say that they're my favourite pages. I also really like, where is it? This one. And I'm just sad that the hump is too big to really see it. But I really do like this page as well. So that's what I'm going to say for my favourite pages in that one. In this one, I would say my favourite pages in this one would be... I really like these. So if we just take this out. I like it how I've got this little tag in here. And I've got the little vellum window kind of Dutch door going on. I think that looks really, really sweet. And I also really like these pages as well. I just think they're they look really nice all together. Downton Abbey, obviously love it anyway. But yeah, I'd say that these two are my favourite pages in the December daily. But you'll see more of this. I don't want to go through it all because you're going to see more of it on the flip through that I mentioned. The next question is, what supplies did I love? So obviously I've always used like washi tape, stickers, ephemera, magazines, all stuff like that. I especially loved using magazine images this year. I've kind of come away from always corresponding what's on the page to what happened in the day, because quite often I usually just pick things that were about the day. But if we look in here, so like I still obviously do it a little bit. Like today was really windy, so I put in that picture of her getting totally wrecked. But like this, I mean, I know I haven't finished the page, but like that pug won't have had anything to do with the day, and things like that. So I've really enjoyed using like this girl, you know, things that don't always correspond with what's happening. And I really have enjoyed doing that. Like this guy, I mean, he's got nothing to do with the page whatsoever. Yeah, this typewriter again. Yeah, I've just really enjoyed doing that. So I'll definitely be doing that again, where I use images like this that I just like. I just like the pictures. So that's why I'm going to use them. Like, you know, these little guys sat there. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to be carrying on doing that. In terms of actual supplies, I have loved these pens. They are the Graphics, spelt like this, watercolour pens. And they have a brush tip and a small tip. And they're just great. They're so good for doing backgrounds. This is what I always do my background like dots and stuff with, all like as you can see all the way through. Yeah, this is all these pens. So I've absolutely loved using these. I just think they look so bright and colourful. And I love the little tip that Pocket Journal Pam did, where she put a little bit of the pen on like a palette and then uses a watercolour brush to just dab it, and then they can do backgrounds and colour in stuff with watercolour pens. Never thought of doing that, so I'm going to be definitely trying that in the next year as well. And another thing that I love using are the Jane Davenport mermaid markers. Now I was kindly sent these, I got sent a whole set really from Lisa, and thank you so much, girl, because she didn't like them very much, and to be honest, when I first got them, I was really struggling with them. I didn't really know how to use them properly. And then again, Pocket Journal Pam, girl, what you doing? I watched her, and she said about how you can use them with a little bit of water and kind of dilute them. And in my December daily, I have loved using them for backgrounds. This is all mermaid markers, and they're a little bit like gelatos, but they're much easier to write on top of. Like, you don't have to leave them the whole evening or anything like that, and they're just a little bit easier to use than watercolors. So I have to give them an honorable mention, because since learning actually how to use these, I have actually really liked using them. So yeah, the Jane Davenport mermaid markers. Supplies I won't use anymore. I can't answer this question because I change my mind all the time. I might say I'm never going to use this again, I'm going to use that again, and then I'll end up using them all again. So I'm not going to answer that because I genuinely don't know what I wouldn't use. I'm still going to be using my gelatos. I'm still going to be using the stuff I just showed you. I'm still going to be using ephemera, washi, stickers, Posca markers, everything like that. I genuinely cannot think of anything right now that I could say for that. Something that you've learned from journaling in the pandemic. So everybody always says, like, I have nothing to journal about, like, my life's boring, blah, blah, blah. There is literally, I don't believe you that your life is as boring as mine has been this year. I have stayed in my pyjamas and I have stayed in the house more days than I've had hot dinners. Like, I've literally not left half the time. So there's always something to journal about. You know, this was right in the middle of the pandemic, and when it was really strict lockdown. And it's so important to write about this stuff because in a few years, you're going to be like, oh my God, look at this. You should only leave the house for very limited reasons, such as shopping for basic necessities, one form of exercise a day, a medical need, or travelling for work purposes. You're going to look back and think, what the hell? As if you were only allowed to leave the house for that. You're going to be looking at this and being like, they actually sent us information about how to wash our hands properly. It is interesting. Do you know what I mean? Like, life is interesting, even when it's the most boringest thing ever. You know, how do we cope when life is in chaos? Exactly. Like, how do we? You know, I've written about Tiger King. Tiger King seems like 500 years ago when everyone was freaking out about Carol Baskin, you know, before it all got kind of crazy. That was the biggest thing, that was the biggest news that was going around. Clean the whole flat, you know, celebrate the small stuff. Exactly. That is what journaling's about. It's celebrating the small stuff. It don't always have to be about going on holiday. It don't always have to be going and having amazing days out and doing all this stuff. It can literally just be, I got a new bag and that's the bag I got. We got stuck in the rain and it was horrendous. We had a really good walk outside. It could be, I discovered a new app which I really like. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be really interesting stuff all the time. And this Fauxbo has definitely helped me realise that. And for anyone that struggles journaling, I would suggest picking up a journal like this. This is a Ryman's brand. Everyone always asks me what it is. You can't even see it anymore because there's so much glue on it. But it's a Ryman's brand journal. And it's just a page a day. I'll show you in December because obviously I haven't done December. Looks like this before it's filled out. And this will help you journal. It'll help you kind of understand what to write. There's not much space, so it doesn't matter if you can't fill the page up. You can just stick stickers or whatever in it. You could even add tags like this and pop in there extra writing if you had extra stuff for the day. You know, so definitely suggest somebody to make a journal like this if you think your life's boring or anything like that, and you don't understand how people write pages and pages of stuff. Start small and go back to basics, and that's what I did with this. And as you can see, my style truly evolved over the year, which I'm so grateful for. I feel like my creativity has officially come back. Hooray! So yeah, that's what I've learned, that everything, I should say, is worth documenting. Don't matter how boring, because in a couple of years this is going to be really interesting to look back on. And imagine it in, like, you know, 100 years, if it's still here. Everyone's going to be like, wow, look at this journal from the pandemic. It could be on Antiques Roadshow or something, who knows. But yeah, that is definitely something that I have learnt from this. Current journal, pretty boring, guys, soz. It's the December daily again. As I've just said, I've only got a couple of pages left. This is today. This is tomorrow. This is New Year's Eve. I'm gonna write my 2020 goals down, and if I'd achieved them or whatever, and then my 2021 goals and my 2020 review. that's all going to go in those pages. So that's all I've got left, anywho, for this. So yeah, that's my current journal. What challenges in terms of journaling did you face this year? The hump. The hump has been my biggest challenge. As you can see, this guy got incredibly massive, and it made it pretty much impossible to journal on, I can't lie. November is hardly done, so I'll give you a November flip now, because I'm not going to do one, quite honestly, because I'm not going to go back to this to fill out November. I've just come to the conclusion it is what it is, and that's okay. I just didn't want to work in it anymore because it just got too big, and the problem with stuff becoming too big is that it's clunky, it's heavy, you don't want to work in it, you know, it's too awkward to try and write on this big hump and decorate stuff. You know, I'm using stickers and you can't even see the stuff that I'm using. Like, you know, why am I going to want to bother journaling on something you can't even see? So, you know, that was my biggest challenge. Keeping up to date, I can't say was a challenge because I don't get stressed about missed days. I really, really don't. End of the day, I've said it before, the journal police are not going to come knocking on the door because I haven't filled in February 15th. They really don't give a shit. Like, there isn't such thing. They don't give a shit because there isn't such thing as the journal police. So there's no point in getting stressed out about missed pages. So if I do miss a page, I miss a page. Do you know what I mean? I still find this a massive achievement because I've managed to do pretty much every single day of 2020 is in here. Bar a few pages. I am going to go back and finish these in August. Where is it? Yeah, these. Because I have got notes on what happened these days. And really all that needs to be done is just, I just need to do the writing. And they just kind of got left behind and I just forgot to do them. So I will go back and do these at some point, but no rush whatsoever because I've got the notes and I can just fill it in whenever I want. But I'm still counting this as done. I'm still counting it as an achievement. But when you get to the hump, this is where the issue is. So I'll just give you a quick flip of November. So not finished, not finished, finished. I really love these pages, as I just said. They're really good. I really love these pages as well, actually. That's another thing. I love this. I think Lynn sent me this. It says, stop overthinking. You're the only one creating problems that aren't there. Lord, tell me that 1,000 times. That is so me. So yeah, that was new baubles delivered. Where's the tree, M&S? Waiting for my Christmas tree. I've written but I don't know why, so that'll forever, I'll just know on the 8th of November 2020 I was thinking yeah, again, not finished. These got finished. The Christmas tree got delivered. This was going to be my granddad's birthday, and this is Remembrance Day as well. So Wednesday the 11th, the 11th of November is Remembrance Day. And this is where you do the 2-minute silence. And I hate the 2-minute silence because it just makes me think of my granddad because my granddad's birthday is the 11th. So I really hate it. I find it really, really hard because I know you should be thinking about World War II and World War I and veterans and all that stuff. But I can't think of that when I know it was my granddad's birthday. So yeah, it makes me really, really sad. So I'm just talking about that there. This is a Pokemon. It's my favourite Pokemon. It's Togekiss. I love it. I just think it's so cute. I'm not really into Pokemon, but I just think that is so adorable. So Will got his new Pokemon set, and he pre-ordered absolutely hundreds of cards. So we watched, we opened them together. So I do like opening them. I just don't understand why they are so expensive. So yeah, that's that. The Yorkshire Ripper died. You know, the important stuff. But I'm not going to finish these pages. It's fine. I watched The Holiday. We put the Christmas tree up this day. I know that for a fact because I put this Santa there. I'm Celebrity started. And then you'll see it just kind of gets less and less. There we go. And I had officially finished this journal. Go to December daily. Bye. And then there's nothing in December either. And I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. It's no biggie. When I come back in 20 years' time and think, why didn't I finish this journal? I'm going to go, because of this. Look at the hump. It's massive. No normal person could work in this notebook. So, yeah. It's fine. So there you go. You got a little bonus there. I just flipped through my my November for you. But yeah, that was the biggest challenge, was trying to fit it all in here. And I don't know if I would ever do this again, because my style is so funky and I had so much stuff in. I just know it would do this again. And I know people use 2 books. The only way I probably would do that would be if I got the Herbanichi, as in the real Herbanichi, and I got the cousin. So you get 2 books for the year. So it goes from like January to June and then July to December. I would probably do that. But I know Lynn uses 2 of these and then just does the first half of the year and then the second half. But it would drive me crazy. And I know I've said that the journaling police aren't going to come and get you, but for my own sanity, I think it would just drive me insane having 2 books with half of it empty in each thing. Just me being a bit weird. I understand that. I'm just going to straighten you up a bit because I think you moved. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not about that life. But I'm going to show you what I am going to be using for 2021 now, as that's the next question. So my plan is I am going to be using little books. And the reason for this is I always get sent these in Happy Mail and I never use them. I never ever use them. And I've got loads. As you can see here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 notebooks here already. They're literally just in my room, not doing anything. All of them, I think, are at the most about 60 pages. They're not much at all. But I really want to use some of these. And after working in my December daily, which was one of these thin notebooks, I have loved it. Because even when we get up to here, which is the last day, which is today, the hump, I mean, there is one, but it ain't like the other one, is it? It's just so easy to work in. They're so easy to work in. They're so flat, they're easy to store. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to like a new challenge. I usually use either the Herbanichi like I just did, or the black Argenzio notebooks from Paper Chase, and they're all the ones, if you look at any of my creative journal flip throughs on this channel, they are the notebooks that I'd be using. But I've never used anything like this apart from when I go travelling. So yeah, I'm really excited to start using these. So I'm thinking I'm either going to use this one or this one when I go to Lanzarote in April. Now I say I'm going to Lanzarote in April, but who the hell knows? I might not be going on holiday again. I think it'll be now the 3rd holiday that we've had to cancel. This is the same one that we had to pull over from Portugal last year. So yeah, I'm thinking one of these for that. Now going into the new year, I'm stuck between 4 different notebooks, and I'm going to show you the 4, and then you can tell me in the comments which one down below you think I should use. So these are the 4 that I'm stuck between. I've got this one, which is like a Korean one that my sister bought me a couple of Christmases ago. Paper inside is pretty nice quality. It's got like the days of the week at the top, which I think is quite cute. And it's sewn. So yeah, that's number 1. The next one is a Leuchtturm. And I got this from Home Sense for, I think, 80 pence for 2, which is just ridiculous. And yeah, I had a Leuchtturm 1917 and I didn't really like it, to be honest. I used it for bullet journaling, so I'm going to give it a go with this one. This one has got lined pages and it's also got the numbers in the corner, which I do quite like, to be honest. But the thing that's putting me off is how thin the lines are. So, I don't know yet. I've not decided. So that's that one. It's like just a silver one. I've got this one, which was sent to me in a Happy Mail. It says, be silly, be honest, be kind on the front. Very simple pages inside. It's stitched again. It's got this little motif on the top, which I'm not really bothered about. I can just cover that up. And it's just like white paper. The paper's quite thin, but I think it'll hold up all right. So I've got that one. And then the final one is another one I got in Happy Mail. And how cute is this? All these little ice creams. So cute. And it's got pink paper. And again, the little ice cream motif on the top there. And then I've just written Holly in stickers at the front. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Which one do you think? Let me know in the comments below which journal you think. But I'm not going to put any rules on myself this year. That is the biggest thing that I think I should really point out. These books are not one a month, or they're not like I need to get through one every 2 months or anything like that. I want to continue journaling every single day. But if that means that in this book it's going to be half a page for a Monday and then 6 pages for Tuesday, that's absolutely fine, because life changes and you're going to have different days where you're going to feel like writing, you're going to feel like decorating, you're going to feel like doing all sorts of different stuff, and then some days you're going to feel like doing absolutely nothing, and there's not going to be much to record. But I still want to try and do every single day of the year again, because I really did enjoy doing that. But yeah, so that's my plans for 2021 really. No rules. I'm going to use these little notebooks that I've got already, and that hopefully I can use. I've got this Leuchtturm as well, but he's massive. I mean, he's totally different to the others. It's an A4 notebook, so it's quite big. So like normal printer paper size. It's got two bookmarks, and we've got the stuff inside again. Again, I got this really cheap from what's it called? I can't think. Home Sense. That's it. I got it from Home Sense. It's got a massive pocket in the back. It's even got more stickers in here. And yeah, I don't know what to use this for. I really enjoyed watching Lindsay Cabber doing her Christmas journal flip through, where she used a big book like this. And it did kind of inspire me to maybe try a big notebook. So maybe I'll go for this on January. I'm just not sure yet. So what do you think? Let me know with these which one I should go for, and which one you think you'd enjoy seeing the most. And then the final question for the journal tag is, how many journals did you finish? I mean, I've really finished one, because I'm definitely going to finish this. I've only got 3 pages left. I mean, I didn't technically finish this one because there's still loads of pages empty in it. So I guess 1, but I'm going to count this as done, because this is the most journaling I've ever done in a year. And I really feel like it's a big achievement. Even though it isn't every single day, it's maybe missing, I'm going to say about 20, 25 pages, which for a full year, I don't think is too bad. It's like a month of pages that are missing. So that's obviously not including, it's like maybe 20 pages outside of November, because I'm not counting November. November's a write-off. But pretty much every single day is done. I'm going to finish up on those pages before I go back to work. And then I'm going to be doing a big flip through where I don't talk and I'm just putting music on, and I'm just going to flip through every single page in this beast. That will be coming up because I've had a few people ask for that video. So yeah, that'll be coming up as well. I've got so many videos in my head, guys, at the moment. I'm really enjoying doing YouTube at the moment. I've recently hit 2,000, yay, which is amazing. I never thought I'd even have 1,000, so 2,000 is absolutely mind-boggling to me. But yeah, thank you so much, and I hope this has inspired you a little bit and helped you if you wanted to start a journal for 2021 or anything like that. And yeah, I hope to see you all in 2021 enjoying my videos and my journals and everything as much as I love making them. And I will see you soon. Bye guys. Subscribe and comment and do all that good stuff as well. Bye.